Hi there, it's Krista, the Help You Grow CRO, and I am so glad that you are here today because we're going to be talking about how to get your sales and marketing back on track if things have been flat. Sales are flat, your leads aren't coming in the way they used to, and the things that you used to do, the things that used to work, just don't seem to be working anymore. A lot of business owners have a tendency to just throw resources at the issue. And I want to keep you from doing that. I want to help you save some money. That's what I really want to help you do. By taking a more strategic approach, right? You're going to take a strategic approach to analyzing this issue and then making a plan and then implementing that plan, right? And getting those revenues back up. All right, so there's three things that I want you to consider. The first thing is going back into your own data set. A lot of business owners are so concerned about new business coming in that they don't go back and analyze the rich data that they already have. If you've been in business for more than 18 months, you have a lot of data and a lot of information about your customers. What are they buying? When are they buying? Who are our ideal customers? And where are they coming from? Where did they come from? I have a friend of mine who has a software company. And when he did this analysis for himself, it was specifically about where are our customers coming from, really? When he did the analysis, he found that his biggest customers, his top 20%, were coming from customer or from partner referrals. Where he was spending his energy was on going to these customers directly. So when he did the analysis, he made a shift in his strategy to then focus on key partnerships to help to grow his business. And it was really successful. So that's the kind of information you're looking for. The number two thing that I'd like you to consider is your messaging. Is your value proposition, is what you're messaging now, is it aligned with what your core competency is? Is it aligned with the products and the services that your top customers have been purchasing from you? It's not uncommon that over time, the messaging begins to drift. It begins to drift away from what your value proposition is and what your core competency is. This is especially true if you don't have someone inside the organization who is the champion of either the product and service brand or the company brand. So without a brand manager and keeping everything on track and on message, it's not uncommon for things to wander. So that's the second thing you want to look for. So the third thing you want to do is then your market analysis. You've looked at your customers, you understand who your customers are, you understand what your core competency is, you've looked at your messaging, and let's say all of that seems like it is aligned. Then maybe there is something that's going on in the market that requires that you begin to make a change and make a shift. And so that can be, for example, there's a lot of venture capitalist money coming into your industry. And so there's a lot of consolidation. The competition has caught up with what your core competency has been. And so that needs to be redefined. You know, when you do your market analysis, go to trade shows, talk to your customers and listen to your customers, put your ear to what's going on in the industry. It's not uncommon for business owners or the person that's responsible for revenue generation to be so in the business that you can't see what's going on around the business. And so if you do those three things, I promise you, right, looking at your data, considering your messaging, and then looking at what's going on in the market, you're going to see a trend. That trend is going to help you with your strategy moving forward. And that's how you get your revenue engine going. If you want to talk more about this, just maybe sit down and have a cup of coffee. We can talk about what your biggest challenges are. I'm here to help. Give me a call.